Governor Ahmadu Fintiri of Adamawa State has restated his administration's commitment to the development and restoration of Sukur cultural landscape. Fintiri said this in Abuja at the Stakeholders Awareness Support Dinner organized by the Joint National Committee of UNESCO World Heritage Volunteers Initiative Sukur 2021. The governor, who was represented by the Secretary to the State Government, Malam Bashir Ahmed, expressed his administration's readiness to partner with UNESCO to sustain its position to put Sukur on the global map.
Sukur and other sites like this should be publicized, as they can be a stable source of revenue, not only to the indigents, but to the state and nation at large. It is at this point that really I doff my hat for those who have kept the Sukur landscape and cultural heritage alive for the past 6 decades, 6 centuries. I wish to commit here that as a government, we will do all that is necessary to support all those who are on this course of rediscovering the Sukur landscape and its heritage, and are ready to collaborate with UNESCO to sustain the position of Sukur on the global map.
Honorable Yakubu Dogara, a former Speaker, House of Representatives, stressed the need to create awareness on the imperative of Sukur landscape and cultural heritage to tourism development in the country.
We can, as a matter of fact, use tourism to fight poverty, especially in this era in the country where we're looking towards diversification of revenue stream. Tourism can be exploited for that purpose. I'm happy to note that Nigeria, especially the northeastern region where we come from, some of us, is the most diverse of all the regions of Nigeria. Of course, to develop a site like this, to restore it and turn it into a site for heritage or cultural tourism requires more of an effort than we can get from the state government or even the federal government. It is partnership that must be built across board that will deliver the result.
Similarly, Professor Abba Tijani, the Director General, National Commission for Museums and Monuments, who was represented by the Director, Monuments, Heritage and Site of the Commission, Mrs. Victoria Uswagu, stressed the need to improve the conservation status of Sukur heritage property.
A few other NGOs have also contributed to the ongoing conservation efforts. However, a lot more needs to be done, not only to improve the conservation status of the property, but also to improve the living conditions of the people, keeping in mind that Sukur is a living site.
For his part, Mr. Olagunju Idowu, the Secretary General, Nigerian National Commission for UNESCO, represented by Mrs. Rosalind Kura, Assistant Director and Head of Culture Sector of the Commission, stressed the need to tackle the challenge of the dramatically altered rich cultural heritage of Sukur landscape.
The federal and state government of Adamawa, as well as stakeholders, will need to watch over the Sukur cultural landscape and other heritage sites. The loss of any of its components is a loss to humanity.
Mrs. Malemi Menza, the Director General of African International Documentary Festival Foundation, said that the purpose of the Stakeholders Awareness Support Dinner was to raise awareness about the site.
From 1st through 14 August 2021, we hope to put Sukur on the lips of over 100 million people around the world. Can we do that? We can only do that by your support. We want to tell the story of how big and beautiful our world is, and how culture fosters great connections among us as humans. Sukur World Heritage Site offers opportunities for multidisciplinary research on authentic culture, environment, anthropology, archaeology, and the traditional life ways that will enrich the study of human history sustained for over 600 years.